Hello everyone, welcome to the Manna Motivation YouTube channel. The need to do something or not to do something is a big part of life. Some people are motivated by themselves, while some may need others as incentives. Luckily for you, Manna member, with these influential speakers, you can overcome any challenges you encounter in your life, even if they are related to being a woman. If you want more of this content, subscribe to the Manna Motivation YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. Laxmi Aggarwal. In 2019, Laxmi Aggarwal was honored with the International Women Empowerment Award from the Ministry of Women and Child Development for her campaign, Stop Acid Sale. She is a motivational speaker and is known for her powerful talks. Laxmi Aggarwal is a model and activist who did not let an acid attack on her define her identity, but rather redefined her future by standing up for herself. Her inspiring story has revitalized millions of hearts in India and helped many other survivors to live their lives with dignity and triumph. Now she's the face of several fashion brands, while she's spreading awareness about the impact that acid attacks have on women across all ages and castes, making her a key figure in the fight against this violence. Laxmi was less than 15 years old when she became the victim of an act of revenge. Naeem Khan, also known as Gudu, and his brother's girlfriend Rocky, attacked her and left her unconscious on the street in 2005 after she refused his proposal. Laxmi realized that she would be too traumatized if she looked in the mirror for 100 days straight. She even considered suicide, but decided against it because of how much pain her parents would go through. Her parents' unconditional support never left her while she underwent 7 surgeries in over 7 years. The surgeries cost around 20 lakhs, with financial help from her father's employees at that time. Social anxiety and mental illness were common for her, as she faced bullying and hate from society. Some people also went as far as questioning her upbringing, shaming her, and blaming her for the attack. She refused to let this unjust and heinous crime ruin her life. She finished her diploma in vocational training by utilizing her professors, peers, and other resources. As a result of the ongoing backlash, Aggarwal faced a significant amount of criticism for pursuing this degree, instead of focusing on something else entirely. With her parents' emotional support, she decided to pursue a legal case against Gudu and Rocky. After a 4-year trial, Gudu was sentenced to 10 years in prison, and Rocky was sentenced to 7 years in prison. She also filed a public interest litigation in the Supreme Court that received 27,000 signatures and called for new laws and amendments that dealt with acid attack crimes and better access to jobs. Supreme Court decisions in July 2013 included a ban on the sale of acid and other restrictions of the substance. She worked tirelessly to bring awareness and shed light on the necessary discussion of acid attacks in India, which eventually led to the establishment of the Chana Foundation in 2014. The foundation assists survivors with rehabilitation, medical and legal aid, counseling, job opportunities, and more. Laxmi has founded a foundation under which she counsels patients on the best way to keep themselves safe in case of an attack and also encourage others for donations. Laxmi became involved in the Stop Acid Sale movement, intending to bring to light the acid violence and how societal stigma doesn't allow an acid attack survivor to revive from her life back to normal and dignified. Priya Kumar. Priya Kumar is an author and speaker who has been in India for 26 years. She has worked with over 2,000 multinational corporations across 47 countries, and her books have touched over 3 million people through her workshops. She's the only woman speaker in India to have done so, and she's won 42 international awards for her books. With a show that stars actor Arjun Rampal and Javed Jaffrey, people can now watch Priya Kumar's 5th motivational book become a web series called From ZEE 5. Priya is a motivational speaker who gives conferences and empowers people to do better and believe in their abilities, as well as a storyteller who writes about empowering truths that can make you want to be a better person. Over the years, she has flown around the country on speaking assignments. In 2000, Priya formally launched her own company. This started off as a joke when she was 24 and became the youngest motivational speaker in India by 1998. She studied arts, economics, French, and German. She also studied sales, finance, and eventually became a motivational speaker. According to Priya, I was just a good storyteller. At the time, I was a tuition teacher teaching French to students. I would share stories with them, which would motivate them and help them do better in their studies. And that informal talking led to invitations to Rotary clubs and Lions clubs, and so on. And from there, it grew more formally into corporates, and I realized that I had become a motivational speaker. With a flexible schedule and experience, Priya developed the skills necessary to function efficiently in a variety of settings. She learned how to manage her time effectively, as well as individual personalities, adapting accordingly. She improved her self-esteem and autonomy. Priya realized that while she was able to succeed in one area, she could also shine in another, no matter how achieved and inexperienced she may be elsewhere. Priya, who is also an author, has experienced many different situations in her career. When people asked her what she does, so often she would say, "I am a woman and I get paid to talk." She has witnessed how much the literacy industry has changed over time and enjoyed the scholars that come up to her and grab an autograph from her. Someone once told her to stop writing so long when she was doing personal messages for people and there was a line of people at the signing. That's what inspired her to put a light-hearted spin on autograph. Once upon a time at a book reading event, people lined up to get my autograph, and I was writing personal messages for the readers. That's when one man came up to me and said, "Madam, can you not write such long messages? Because there is a big line here." That was so funny to me. I learned the meaning of autograph and learned to put a kind expression in 2 words. She laughed. Priya has been writing since childhood. She won various writing contests, including the All India Championships in 2009. Even today, she enjoys daydreaming, and she tells stories that are entirely fictional. Some time ago, her brother found her diary and was shocked to read fictional worlds she dreamed up. Her creativity still brings her joy even today. Having a positive impact on someone else's life is what makes Priya feel successful. She feels that her career has reached the point where having an appreciation inbox full is not just a job, but recognition of work. BK Shivani. Shivani Verma is a teacher of the spiritual movement. She has helped viewers overcome mental stress, depression, addictions, low self-esteem, and unhappy relationships through taking personal responsibility of their emotions. In 2007, a paid-to-broadcast television series, Awakening with Brahma Kumaris, was produced for the Astha channel. As Kanupriya interviewed BK Shivani, the co-host of this show. BK Shivani travels internationally, appearing at events like the promotion of organ donation and Brahma Kumaris events. In 2017, she became a Goodwill Ambassador of the World Psychiatric Association. Shivani, a world-renowned spiritual speaker, has helped millions of people by giving talks that inspire their lives. The very successful TV program, Awakening with Brahma Kumaris, featuring Shivani, helps people overcome emotional stress and lower self-esteem. It is seen across several countries, such as India, the US, UK, Asia Pacific, Australia, and Africa. She has traveled across the country conducting workshops, talks, TV and radio shows about a variety of issues like mind-body medicine, emotional intelligence, leadership skills, parenting, and relationships. She has helped transform millions of lives through her inspiring life-changing talks. Shivani is an Indian philanthropist, activist, and expert on spiritual matters. She has been recognized with awards from the Allahabad Society for Promotion of Spiritual Hindments and the Ladies League for her excellence in empowering spiritual consciousness. Shivani also serves on World Psychiatry Association's advisory board. Her Facebook page and YouTube channel have a following of 1.6 million worldwide, and her YouTube channel has over 53 million views. She leads a professional career working as an engineer, philanthropist, activist, and spiritual source who practices Raj Yoga meditation. Shivani has become a household name. She recorded many episodes on living values, self-management, inner powers, harmony in relationships, understanding the law of karma, healing, self-empowerment, and self-discipline. Many people all over the world have benefited from her Awakening series. She was born on May 31, 1972 in Pune, India. She grew up to be highly intelligent and a good student. After graduating from high school, she studied software engineering at the Pune University and graduated with honors. When Shivani's mother contacted Raj Yogesha of Brahma Kumaris back in her childhood, she made Shivani stay connected with them through college. After getting married to Vishal in 2000, their business venturing together ran until 2004, when they also started talking about God and spiritual topics more openly, so as not to break their marriage vows. They believe that celibacy is the best way to live out life fully, and what they teach on their famous Awakening series show this aspect as well. Her motherhood underwent profound change when visited a Brahma Kumari center. There, someone reminded Shivani about a spiritual being called the soul. The elder sister there taught that God is what guides and inspires humanity. She said that at the lowest point, when everyone is in shambles, then God comes to lead them in their way again. Shivani has revealed how she was convinced about the self as a soul during her initial years of spiritual study. What caused her difficulty was accepting that God has indeed come and is imparting the knowledge as Murli to learn about Brahma Kumaris. Pallavi Malani, a popular name in the corporate industry, Pallavi Malani has been working with professional and business leaders for over 10,000 hours. She is an author of best-selling books and blogs, a certified NLP practitioner, master emotional intelligence coach, and international business storyteller coach. She is known for her practical training modules and motivational talks. Her content highlights the importance of a behavioral, cognitive, neurolinguistics, and emotional intelligence science to help people and organizations succeed. She just barely touches on the inspiring content like you might find in an inspiring book or article. Pallavi was pursuing her MBA degree at a reputed college in Pune when she got married at the age of 21. Her then dean looked down on her, thinking that she made a difficult journey useless. Let's say she was a waste. But it didn't take long for a tough-as-nails Pallavi to prove him wrong. Along with her role as founder of Sapphire Skills, she emerged as a leading coach, storyteller, and author across the country. Pallavi grew up within a close-knit family from Ranchi and was raised by her father and sister. Her best friend Pooja was also instrumental in helping Pallavi through the emotional trauma. As an undergraduate, Pallavi completed her education at the famous Neswadia College of Commerce and later went on to join the training industry in 2000. In an industry that was male-dominated and was mocked as a concept, women had to show that they could use rational thinking tools to empower men. In the past, this would have been seen as demeaning or unacceptable. The space for technological advancement in India has dramatically changed because of the increasing interest of MNCs here. These huge companies are employing new technology and allowing a paradigm shift in the thought process. It helped them understand the true threats to their business and highlight their unique selling points. Pallavi is a coach in many fields. She graduated from Sacramento State University with a degree in emotional psychology and earned her ICF distinction in coaching skills, certified neuro-linguistic practitioner, mindfulness counselor, and leadership coach. There was a time when people doubted her credibility towards work, holding the male counterparts superior in their profession. With her family background and culture, the Marwari girl received a lot of prejudice. Vinita Bali. Vinita is a global business leader who has shattered the glass ceiling. She held various corporate roles at big brands like Britannia, Coca-Cola, and Cadbury. As a talk show guest, Vinita motivates the female professional community to make a mark in the male-dominated business sector while inspiring young leaders to rise to the top of their fields. Vinita brings a global perspective to strategy, marketing, and business, having previously worked in different geographical regions and with the responsibility for global roles. Vinita was born in November 11, 1955 in Bangalore. She's an Indian businesswoman and women entrepreneur who ran the British company Britannia Industries. Vinita earned a degree in economics from Lady Shri Ram College for Women, then went on to earn a scholarship and graduate from Michigan State University. She went on to earn her MBA from the Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Sciences, gaining experience with the United Nations at the same time. She first worked at Voltas, before moving on to work for Cadbury for 14 years. She worked at the launch of Rasna, India's largest soft drink company and exporter. Rasna is one of the famous drinking brands in India. At Cadbury, she boosted markets in India and Africa. She had worked at Coca-Cola as head of marketing, chief strategy officer, and vice president branding during the time period 1993 to 2003. Vinita left Coca-Cola in the year 2005. In 2006, Vinita took the position of CEO at Britannia Industries LLC, which was an Indian food company. Her performance helped to triple the revenue of this company, which brought her recognition from Forbes as one of Asia's 50 powerful businesswomen in 2011. She also received the Forbes Leadership Award in 2014. In India, Vinita serves as a non-executive director on the boards of Kutsari & Sons Limited, Titan Industries Limited, and Crystal Limited. Vinita has an extensive experience in leading both Indian and overseas corporations. Britannia Nutrition Foundation was set up in 2009 by Vinita, and it distributes 45 biscuits to Indian school children, which has won awards for corporate social responsibility. She also received the Businesswoman of the Year award. That's it for this video, Manna member. Remember to subscribe to our channel. And if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you on the next one.